I know. You're probably having a tough Monday. Well, hopefully this will improve your day because we got a good round 2 matchup. We got Romero 17. He is a tough cookie and he's going up against Louis Czar. Let's go, brother.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Are you listening?
Ricky J. Sports.
What up, people? We are already diving into this fight. And Romero 17, I don't know if you guys know who Romero 17 is. If you don't, then you're not a hardcore UFC player, but he's one of the best. And he was in the final ESFL main event, and I was fortunate enough to help commentate that fight. It was in the main event against Unibot for the strap, for the PS4 strap, and it went all 5 rounds. And a lot of people thought that Romero won the fight, but the crazy judges in EA Sports UFC 3 gave the fight to Unibot. So this Romero character is a huge threat to Unibot, and better yet, man, he's a huge threat to Ed Parker's strap. So I'm really excited to see how this fight goes down. And we don't really know much about Louis Czar. He's kind of an unknown, but I gotta give it up for all you guys that aren't esports players who are really doing a fantastic job getting so good at the game. But the one thing with Romero, his patience, in my opinion, is his best strong suit, man, in my opinion. Because he doesn't try to blitz you, and I really love his style. It's fun to play against because he just hangs back, he looks for some windows of opportunities, and then he pounces. And it's a treat to play against him just because you don't feel like you're being overwhelmed and blitzed in the first 2 minutes. He's very calculated, and it's just a really cool style to see. Oh, look at that. But that style, you know, even though he's patient, even though he likes to hang back, doesn't mean he's not deadly. And you make one mistake, you kind of fall asleep while you're facing him, and he will knock you down, as you see right there. Let's see if Louis Czar can shock the world. You know, Romero's first fight in this tournament, he did amazing. He won both of his fights, but his opponent, you know, did really well. He didn't look like he didn't belong, his opponent did. So, everybody, what I mean by that is everybody's just getting so good at this game. And in this tournament, it's not a cakewalk. I like the little subtle sidesteps that Louis is doing. Louis just can't seem to mount a consistent offense. And this is one of the fighters that Romero really loves using in Holly Holm. Nobody, in my opinion, nobody uses Holly Holm better, man. Uses the kicks. Holly's known for her fantastic kicking ability, and then uses her distance. Nice, good head movement by Lou. Lou's got to keep this up. Nice. Let me know your thoughts about Romero's style, though. Do you think he's a little too patient? I don't think so, to be honest, because if he's dealing with a guy that overcommits on his combos and his strikes, he's going to end the fight right away. But Louis is doing a nice job at just trying to pick his spots as well, and it results in a nice little point fighting stand-up battle. But that doesn't mean you can't land big points. But see what happens here. Look at Louis. Louis now trying to press the action. Romero goes to the body. Oh, but then Lou returns the favor, and Louis starting to open up a little bit. It's kind of interesting that he's going as a southpaw with Nunes. Nice. Jab with a lead hook. Now he's doing his dance, man. He went orthodox and went back right to southpaw. And now Romero tried to hit him with a front kick, setting it up with some jabs. A lot of feints by Romero. Romero wants to keep you guessing. And before you know it, Romero, look at that. He wants to touch up every limb, every part of the body of Nunes. Going for that shot. You know that kick there, that side kick to the kneecap? Whitaker was doing that the other night, man, and I hate that kick, to be honest. Uh-oh. But Louis is hurt here. Still staying in there. Nice head movement by Romero. Look at his style, man. He just hanging back, making you miss, then connecting, then resetting. I would love to see Swiss Labax going up against Romero, just because it's the contrast of styles, you know, the patient guy versus the aggressive berserker. You know how they had the Brooklyn Brawler in the WWE back in the day? Swiss Labax is the Canadian Brawler, but that doesn't really have the alliteration to it with the Brooklyn Brawler, the double B. What would we call him? The Canadian Crusader? I don't know. Oh, nice. Louis getting on the board, and he's tickling that leg. In my opinion, I think he should continue to work at that leg. It will force Romero to switch stance and, you know, think about those shots. Now Romero's opening up. Romero's so good at pull countering. Nice. But look at this. You know, Louis doesn't seem to be a fish out of water here. He's hanging in. He is definitely hanging in. Oh, I have a feeling we're going to see more kicks to the body by Romero. Oh, no. But Louis continued the game plan, trying to touch up the leg, and then he got his leg all jacked up. A better round for Louis. He still obviously lost the round, but good job. Both guys showing respect. Look at that. Look at Lou. Come on, give it up for him. He does the respect taunt, and then, I don't know if you want to call it a taunt, but then he goes for the nice little glove touch. Nice. And I'm telling you, Lou has a puncher's chance, especially having Nunes as his fighter, man. He is not out of this fight. Then another thing too is these top tier guys are always so used to winning that, you know, being overconfident could be their downfall. I'm not saying Romero's overconfident. You could tell by the way he's fighting that he is fighting, bringing his A game, and he's showcasing some fantastic skills. But if there's some other top tier guy that just thinks he's going to run through his opponent and fights out of character, he may just falter. Nice. And you know what's crazy? How smart's Romero, man. He didn't go for one shot to the head, one roundhouse kick, and then he just plants his feet and goes for it. And he's still pressing forward, but Lou is still going for shots. Look at Lou, man. Nice. Just got to be careful. Got to block that head. Just going back to that leg. This is turning into a nice first fight, in my opinion. I know you're probably saying, oh, Ricky Romero's dominating him. I know, but look. Lou is still hanging in, forcing Romero to back up and reset. Nice body kick by Lou, but a return knee to the body by Romero. And the only thing is Lou's head is not in the best shape. Oh, and he kind of leaned. Oh, nice. Oh, there is a spot. Oh, my goodness. There was a chance right there to basically blow Romero's head off. But you know Romero was blocking his head. Oh, things are getting crazy now. Uh-oh, but the gas tank of good old Louis is low. Nice. Oh, man. You know, I'm going to be real with you guys. It doesn't look like he's going to win this first fight, but I am so interested to seeing, man. I'm stuttering, man. Into seeing what Lou's going to do in the second fight. I feel like he's seen Romero, seen what Romero's got to offer. Oh, nice. And I think he's going to do better, but much respect to Romero for just being that, you know, that silent assassin, man. That silent assassin, just picking his spots and doing a nice job level changing with his shots, going up high, going down low. But that kick, man, that roundhouse kick to the head was so sneaky because he was setting it up all fight. Going to the body. And then, you know what? Lou thought, oh, I see another kick to the body. What was that? Holy cow, that explosion just scared me. But anyway, then he went with the kick to the head and finished the fight. But holy smokes. Holy fire, that explosion scared the EBGBs out of me. I know it's Halloween, but crazy things have happened on YouTube. And that was pretty crazy. I don't know what that was. But anyway, hope everybody's fine. Hope everybody's calm. And we're moving on to the second fight. So, it's interesting that Romero would use Dominic Cruz. I guess he feels comfortable with the unorthodox style that Cruz brings. You know, obviously this is stand and bank, so he can't utilize his wrestling, but he's doing the Cruz shuffle there. Let's see if Lou can use Rivera here, that power of Rivera, and, you know, just land some early shots on Romero. I think against a guy like Romero, you drop that first round, I feel like he just continues to ride that wave of momentum and then does better as the fight goes on. But if you could drop him early, land some shots, and nice job by Lou there, landing a nice combo. It may force Romero to be just a little bit gun shy, but we will soon see, man, in about 5 minutes. Well, look at Romero, man. He's like on the attack while he's backpedaling. Very interesting game plan. It's almost like he's trying to egg his opponent on to chase him. And if you chase too much, ask Robert Whittaker yesterday. Oh, how disappointing was that, man? Man, I was cheering for Whittaker. I just love his demeanor, his very humble personality. But he was chasing, lunging with his shots, and Israel, man, just so elusive and so calculated and so original with his attacks. Finished the fight. It was a great fight, man. It was definitely a great fight. Nice card, huge crowd, awesome stuff. But look at Lou here. Back to this fight. Look at Lou's trying to push Romero, trying to get him up against the cage and land his shots. He's doing a decent job. I think that's what he needs to do too, is shorten up his combos, land single shots. Don't go more than two-piece combos, because you know Romero is going to try to pull counter some of his shots. But he's doing a good job. What a nice sequence here. The last 2 minutes of this round, he's landing. He's touching Romero, going up high, going down low, and look at the stamina. Look at the stamina of Romero. Wow, that was quite interesting because the first 3 minutes it was Romero, but then the volume and quantity of the last 2 minutes from Lou may have stolen him that first round. Here we go. Let's see if Romero just becomes a little more active with his strikes. I felt like he was doing a lot of backpedaling, trying to get Lou to overcommit. But Lou is just standing his ground. And whatever happens, I don't know what's going to happen in this showdown, but you gotta give it up, man, for Mr. Louisar. Hopefully I'm saying his name right. But Lou, I'm very impressed with him. Very calm, not doing anything too flashy, being defensive. Nice, mixing up his shots as well. Oh, and Romero's going with that body uppercut. That body uppercut, if you don't use that in this game, it's awesome, because if you jab and body uppercut, you're able to get it off nice and quick. And it's hard to read too, because some people are going to think that you're going for an actual uppercut to the face and you go to the body. And it drains out your opponent's stamina and obviously does a number to their body. Nice. Nice, Romero. Oh, see, that came out of nowhere. Holy smokes. And this is a situation here where Lou can't be taking big shots. He needs to be defensive and counterfight Romero's shots. Nice. It's crazy. It's almost... Oh, he can't go for a takedown. Stand and bang only. It's crazy. In most cases in these exchanges, it looks like Lou is the first one to go off, right? Maybe switch up the game plan. Let Romero take some strikes and look to counterfight Romero. You know, it's funny. I love being that couch coach. And I know you're probably thinking the same thing at home. It's just so hard when you're in the actual fight, though. And some of my strategies may not even work, but that's the beauty of just sitting back and enjoying fights. That you can offer suggestions. Nice. Good way of throwing that jab out there to stifle Romero's attack. Oh, nice. Romero is just so good at keeping that stamina bar high and planting his feet. And those shots do so much more damage when you have that high stamina, planting the feet, and when your opponent whiffs and your opponent's stamina is low. Well, here we go with the fakes. Romero's comfortable going orthodox or southpaw. I don't know if that throws you off, but that always throws me off when my opponent goes southpaw and then orthodox, then switch back and forth, because their body, you know, the way they face you, it seems like their body is wide open, then they turn their back against you, and then you gotta kick with a different foot. So all this switching around must definitely throw off Lou. But this is it, man. Lou, his tournament life is on the line here. And I know this might sound crazy, but he's got to take some chances. And he definitely has the stamina to throw some heat here. But as Nate Diaz always say, killed or be killed, man. He really needs to go out on his shield here. And just, yeah, he's got to take some chances. Because I don't know if you're like this, but sometimes when you know you're going to lose the fight, you're like, you know what, moral victory if it goes to a decision. But this is not ranked or unranked. This is a tournament, and if it goes to a decision, he's going to lose. So his mentality is take chances. Nice. Go for big shots, and if you get knocked out, man, just live with it. Oh, big shot by Romero. Big shot. But there he goes. Nice. Follow it up. Romero backing away, resetting. Romero's just so tricky. Nice, going to the body. Oh, wow. Unbelievable. And I know you're probably thinking at home, when I do that, I never get a rock. When he does that, he gets a rock. But he's been building up that body, hitting him with shots throughout the course of the fight, that now these shots are doing major damage. And did he win the first? I think he won the first fight via body shots. Is he going to win again with shots to the body? Oh, and now he goes to the head. All this unpredictability is throwing off Lou. Lou is hitting that panic button right here. Oh my gosh. And again, with stand and bang, you can't pounce. And this looks like it's the beginning of the end. But again, Romero's got to be careful that he doesn't just go berserker on him. Because with no stamina, one shot could do it. Do you like how I'm so positive? There's still a chance, man. It ain't over. It ain't over till it's over. That's why you should never give up. Do you ever face guys that just give up? Nice. When the fight's not going their way, never give up. Anything's possible. Yeah, go with... Oh, it's over. Cramping up, and down he goes. And look at Romero. You know, even though it took a while, he still looked fantastic in my opinion. But that's his style. Patient and very elusive style. But as I said in the beginning of the video, let me know your thoughts on his style. And I can't wait to see what's next for Big Daddy Romero. But much love to Lou for hanging in there and putting up a very respectable showcase here, man. Or a respectable performance. But anyway, guys, I'll end off this video. Have a great week. This is Ricky J, baby, from Ricky J Sports, and as always, man, you are awesome.
Are you intoxicated or something?